As we approach the end of 2024 and move into 2025, many psychics foresee a period of heightened chaos and transformation. Many said it's a year expected to bring significant unrest, wars, and natural disasters. This year of fiery energy symbolizes not just destruction, but also the potential for profound change and renewal. It's a critical time for humanity to recognize that the chaos we experience is part of the Earth's attempt to balance itself, a process described by the spiritual teacher Bashar. According to this perspective, the planet is revealing its wounds, urging us to make collective decisions about how to heal and move forward. The choice before us is stark. Do we address these challenges head-on or continue to ignore them at our peril? Echoing these sentiments, British psychic Nikki Allen has emphasized that natural disasters should not be feared, as they represent the Earth's self-balancing mechanisms. For instance, areas traditionally known for their dryness, like Australia, may experience unprecedented flooding, while typically wetter regions could become drier. We might even witness extraordinary phenomena, such as Death Valley, one of the driest places on Earth, being submerged by floods. This shift in natural patterns makes sense if we consider the Earth as a living, organic being. Just as our bodies respond to illness with symptoms like fever or vomiting to expel toxins and promote healing, the Earth is undergoing a similar process. While these events may seem alarming, they are ultimately for the greater good. Therefore, we should prepare ourselves for an increase in natural disasters and unusual weather patterns. Nikki Allen also touched upon the growing awareness of the healing power of sound frequencies and crystals, a topic that resonates with the knowledge of ancient civilizations. In several of my previous videos, I've explored how prehistorical cultures, such as the Atlanteans, used crystals for healing and energy amplification. According to the teachings of Dolores Cannon, the Atlanteans harnessed the power of crystals to magnify energy, power their cities, and even assist in the construction of monumental structures like pyramids. These crystals were believed to have extraordinary properties, enabling the cutting and lifting of massive stones. However, the misuse of this powerful technology ultimately led to the downfall of Atlantis, causing their land to sink beneath the ocean. If our modern civilization could rediscover and responsibly use these ancient technologies, it could propel us into an era of unprecedented technological advancement. Bashar also raised an important point about the concept of abundance. In contemporary society, we often equate abundance solely with financial wealth, but true abundance manifests in many forms. A gift from a friend, a meaningful relationship, an insightful conversation, or even the property and goods we possess are all forms of abundance. The spiritual realm is poised to help us realize the value of these different forms of abundance. While the exact method of this revelation remains unclear, it is likely that we will face situations that challenge our current perceptions of wealth. I am reminded of a prediction by Christian pastor Brandon Bigg, the person who predicted the assassination attempt of Donald Trump. He foresaw a potential power shortage and trade wars that could lead to scarcity in the United States. He described a scenario where people might need to gather and safeguard goods in shopping malls, highlighting the importance of resources beyond money. Such events could serve as a wake-up call, forcing us to recognize that money isn't the only source of wealth. In times when money can't buy what we need, we'll be compelled to understand the true value of other forms of abundance. Could it be that both Brandon and Bashar are pointing to the same impending crisis? If scarcity forces us to trade goods instead of relying solely on currency, this shift in consciousness could happen sooner than we think. But what might trigger such a scenario? Could it be a trade war, an actual war, or something else entirely? Pastor Brandon's description offers limited details, leaving us to speculate and watch for signs as events unfold. Often, we perceive so-called bad things as external punishments or strokes of bad luck. However, until we realize that these events are lessons meant to prompt change, they may continue to recur. In recent years, we have witnessed significant changes, especially in how we perceive and think about various issues. British psychic Nikki Allen pointed out that Earth has advanced technologically, particularly in terms of weaponry, to a level where the spiritual realm can no longer afford to see us use these weapons to destroy our planet. This planet, after all, is not solely ours. It belongs to all beings in the universe who come here to experience life. Spiritual workers have chosen to be born during this tumultuous time, and the spiritual realm is working behind the scenes to trigger events that will shift outdated ideologies. Their goal is to guide us towards a more peaceful and harmonious civilization. By provoking these changes, they aim to prevent us from annihilating ourselves with nuclear weapons. In my opinion, we're on the right path so far. Take, for example, the ongoing war in Ukraine. Initially, we might view it as a tragic chapter in human history. And it is, because war is inherently tragic. But on a deeper level, perhaps it's a strategy orchestrated by higher spiritual forces to dismantle authoritarian regimes. To advance as a civilization, we must eliminate these unstable, authoritarian systems where power-hungry leaders can make reckless decisions. This war could be a step towards the downfall of dictatorship, and we may soon witness a similar scenario in another major country. Such events could push the world closer to achieving total democracy, marking the first step into a new era of global unity and peace. Looking further ahead, Bashar has hinted at a significant UFO event planned for early 2026. This event, designed to be undeniable and visible to everyone, is intended to slowly acclimate humanity to the reality of extraterrestrial contact, which has been ongoing for ages. As we prepare to enter a higher dimensional state, this event could be a turning point in our collective understanding of the universe. Even more astonishing, we may finally be presented with the complete, unaltered history of humanity, a revelation that could reshape our understanding of who we are and where we come from. While the specifics remain uncertain, it's clear that we are on the brink of significant change. Let's approach these coming years with open minds and open hearts, ready to embrace whatever the